here to show you my scorched earth build. Again, this one was built with all resources without using GCM. It took me a little while to build. I actually had originally just here a 3x3 little building just to get me going. Obviously you can see the rest of this is huge, but that 3x3 led to this little what's it, 7 by, I don't know, 40 I suppose. Yeah, I just put the foundations down. I built all the way through to the cliff face here, as you can see, all the way through again to the other cliff face. I put these 2 dino gates in, behemoth gates in, and then put a roof on them, just to keep me safe, to keep my dino safe. And as I got further into the game, I realised I need something a little bit bigger. But I'll just show you where I built. Okay. So what I did is I went into the valley. That's right. It took me a bit of time, but that was my original thought, was to drop it in the gully here. That way I've got water on either side. Well, on this side, really. As you can see, a few little bits and pieces there, a little bit of water. Kept me alive for a long time. And I was also close to the cactuses, so I could build this adobe structure. It's a beautiful structure. It really came out pretty much one of my best freaking builds. But the fact that it was so massive sort of stopped me from doing what I really wanted to do, was to get more stuff, more creatures. I got a little bit bored with it, decided to do something else with it. But anyway, we'll go up the stairs here, and then up the ladder, and we're outside now. Okay, so that was my original plan. It was just straight through here. This was my roof originally. Oh, get in there. There we go. That was my roof originally. Just straight across here. This here, all the way across to there, and a little bit of a bridge over here to get over the behemoth gates, because the behemoth gates are a little bit taller than the floor to the roof of the actual edge there, as you can see. So that was my original idea, and then I went and started getting myself a few more dinos. So I decided to expand. I started with, well, let's go through the behemoth. So I started off down here, obviously, with my foundations. Oh, don't die, lucky. So I started off down here. I built off my original foundations, as you can see through there. I put a little bit, I went a little bit further down. It still joined up, it still did what it needed to do, but I built down a little bit and then just covered the entire floor. All the way through my whole thing, all I wanted was foundations. All the way through. The water was good. It was shallow, so my foundations were able to stay the entire height. I decided to leave a few bits and pieces open here and there, just for what I call the baths. Yeah, keep myself a little bit clean, you know. You're gonna run through the bath. Oh, now I'm clean. Yep, that's right. And then, of course, I went with the roof. And the roof, it took a bit of time. And, get in there. So obviously I went straight off the sides. Get in there, get back. There we go. So once I built the sides, I realised that, once I built the roof, sorry, I got to around about this point and realised that I couldn't be able to build it any further from here drew with the foundations. So I just I realised I had to build up one little tiny little bit, and then a second little tiny bit, as you can see here. So I just incorporated that into my design, as anybody can do. It's not that hard. You can see a little bit of my scaffolding still left there to make the roof, but this here was actually my area to put my flying dinos. I think I had about 3 or 4 wyverns in here, 2 or 3 Argies, and 2 or 3 moths. And I mean, it was exactly what I needed for the area. I also had straight off the edge here the walk. I could walk straight in there with any dino that I wanted to at any stage. And also put in a giant hatch frame, so they could pop me straight down into there. Now, all of this, it took a lot of time. This took about a week, I suppose, to build all of this. I put some, what are they called? Windmills. I put some windmills up there. I suppose we'll go out and have one of those windmills, because they actually did keep me in power for a little while. I mean, you can see I got one pumping away in that direction. This one here and that one there are dead. They're stopped at the moment. And why they're stopped? Because the wind comes from different directions all the time. So I made sure that they were all facing in different directions. I originally had one facing in that direction, but it never actually moved. So I realised that the wind just does not come from that direction. It comes from all other directions. So I kept 3 of them going in other directions. One south, one north, one east. Didn't worry about west so much because it just wasn't working. So, but yeah, I put those in before I built the roof, obviously. And the roof. Now, this here is the gateway. It goes through to the gateway on this side. I've got another one on the other side there. See? I've got behemoth gates both sides. And I built the roof and the enclosure so I can get in and out from both sides. Now, don't die. Oh God, I thought I was going to die then. Put a few windows in for aesthetics. So it looked pretty. Just so it looked pretty. You know, I could come in here and go, oh, who do I want to take out today? Oh, I'll take that one there. You know, and oh, maybe over here. No, it didn't work, you see. I had to put a laneway through there. You can't actually get in there. I never actually put any doors in there to actually let me allow. You know what, we'll go to my window. As you can see there's no doors to get into here. But I don't know why I put windows there. You couldn't really see anything through them. But it did look pretty. It was a fantastic looking design. And I actually really enjoyed this attic section. It was huge. Absolutely humongous. I put a few wyverns in here. And yeah, they were all lined up. They had food and whatnot. But yeah, and it was, this is the best part, it was from one side of the cabin to the other. Cabin, I suppose, gorge. From one side of the gorge to the other side of the gorge. And yeah, I enjoyed that thoroughly. I didn't ascend from this one. I did the boss. I did the three drop section, and then did the one boss. So, you know, and that's the thing about Scorched Earth. You've only got the one boss, and and it's so easy to find all the artifacts. You got one artifact over there. You got another one a little bit further that way, another one over there, and they're almost a dead straight line. once you worked out where the middle was, it was sort of an angle, and about 45-degree angle, I suppose. Very easy to find all the artifacts. It took a bit to get in there. I took a few dinos in there. But yeah, all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed this build. This build was a beautiful, beautiful piece of engineering. And loved it. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, of course, like, please for God's sake subscribe. I haven't got any subscribers yet, but please enjoy. And oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh God, I thought I was gonna die then. Holy crap. Anyway, so subscribe, like, ring the bell, do all that stuff. Whatever they say on those YouTube channels to do. If you enjoy what I'm doing, this weekend I'm going to actually do a little bit of a build on Valguero, I suppose. I think you call it Valguero or Valero. Going to do a bit of a build there, and same sort of thing as this. Just try and work something into what I'm doing. So yes, enjoy and like. Thank you.